Hey, what's going on YouTube? Got a new drone bag, arrived yesterday, so I just want to show it off a little bit. It's the new Rotor Riot bag. Reason I got it is I've had some trouble with my other two bags. I'll just bring them out now. I've got this Torval Mini Explorer, I think is what it's called. I've had it for a couple years, but it's starting to just come apart. I don't even load it up heavy. I really like the bag, but it's just falling apart in some other places. So that one's done for. And then I also had the iFlight bag. Talk about that a little later. Why I'm ditching that one as well. Anyway, good stuff here. So really like the build quality. Like I said, I just got it, so obviously no long-term or anything like that, but feels really nice. Has a lot of really nice compartments. Got a really nice big laptop sleeve and a nice little area right in here. You can put some stuff. I should have brought a laptop with that. Nice, it's a thick one too. Gaming laptop fits in there real nicely. You know, if you have a slimmer one, it probably fit a lot better. A little larger, I think 15 is what they say, but it's a big 14-inch. And then my little iPad Air fits in there no problem. So yeah, that's that there. So like that. I really like the bungee area here. That's what I use on that Torval bag I showed a moment ago. I actually like putting my quads in there because I can really adjust them all over and kind of one string to hold them on wherever. And then these straps, I like how they move. Pretty easy just to pop off. Can't really see me doing it, but you just squeeze and pop that little metal piece off. You can move them around. Extra security. I think that'll be really nice. Over here underneath this, you've got a pouch that actually opens up and it goes inside the bag, so you could put like your goggles or something there. Reminds me of like a camera bag. I think that's what their intent is, kind of be able to grab something quick out of there, goggles or whatever. Not sure how I'll use that yet. I'll be loading up my stuff in it a little later and I'll show you that. This side has a nice little mesh pocket to put some things in. And then of course, since it opens from the back, you know, it's got these little holders here to kind of keep it from anything from falling out. I do like that. And then this bag actually opens from the back. I do like that. A little awkward to kind of, I haven't even taken the tag off yet. Nice big zipper and padding. It's also got a part you can put on your luggage, your roller bag. So zipper right there. Lots and lots of room in there to put things. Some zipper pouches, store cables or props or whatever. That's probably what I'll do, is maybe props or something. And rain cover. I never really use those. I try not to go out and fly when it's raining, but you never know. And I'll kind of get to the reason of the iFlight bag. I'll come back to it again, but the velcro in my iFlight bag is horrible. It has been from day one. And actually, I shouldn't say it's not the velcro. It's not this part. It's actually the felt or whatever you want to call that inside mine. It just, nothing sticks to it. For what it's worth, I tried to take one of these and stick it in there. They don't stick at all, and the Torval ones don't. But the ones from my iFlight bag, which I really like, these ones, because they have these little pockets. You see how strong that is? It sticks fine in here. But I'll show you really quick in my iFlight bag. And I really like this bag. Just don't know what to do about the Velcro stuff. That's it. Barely sticks. Has been that way from day one. I probably should have just ditched it from the start, but I didn't. Anyway, I'm going to reuse some of these in this bag because they stick so well. Enough about that bag. So yeah, so there's that right there. Tons of space. I like what they call load lifters. I'm a backpacker, and then this will help how it sits and where the weight is on you against your back. You can, if you let these up, it'll kind of let it lean back off your back, let more airflow in. That's what all my backpacking backpacks have, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, so far really digging this just on, first look. And then I really like the hard controller area up here. Take a look at that now. All right, so here's the transmitter bay, whatever you want to call it, right here. Really nicely protected all around. I'm not sure how I'm going to lay my radios in here. So there's my one of my Zoros. You can see how easily that fits. I could probably put some batteries up here, cables. Not really sure what I'll do there yet. Lots of ways to put things in here. But I was even thinking maybe, take these dividers out. Velcro, and the stuff is great, is so I could put that in there, and I actually thought about my goggles too. Those fit in there easily, like that. My other thought was, I have a Mavic Mini 3 Pro, and you know, so I could do that. Put both those controllers in there really easily, and if I really wanted to, I think if I did it like that, put 2 Zoros in there. Oh yeah, no problem. Zip right up. Yep. So like that would work too if I want to do that. So lots of options in that area. Odds are it'll end up with probably this off to one side. I'll put a divider, and then maybe I'll put goggles in here, or I'll put like I said, the Mini Pro controller in there. So that's really nice. Really like that. Normally I have a 3D printed some like this is for the screen and the switches, and then for the gimbals, these 3D printed these protectors. Don't really need them with this setup right here because it's nicely protected. So kind of excited for that, because those are always falling off. So I think that's really great there, and they did a really good job of implementing this and have a lot of room without compromising the space in the main bag. So I'm gonna get all my stuff loaded up in here, try to figure out how I want it, and then I'll show you that. Well, I kind of got it how I want it, I think. Kind of been messing around with it for a little bit. So just kind of give you an idea of what I've done, and you know, I'll probably change it 3 or 4 times before I get it how I really want it. But what I did was, in here in this pouch, I just put some random cables, USB-C cables, little card reader adapters, stuff like that. I didn't put anything in either of those. It was already configured, this divider right here, so I threw a bunch of props in here. I got some 3-inch, and 5-inch, 7-inch props in there. Some tools. You gotta have tools when you're flying. Still trying to figure out how I want to do this, but like I said, I'll get it figured out. But I put my goggles in this spot, and I used one of the dividers off the iFlight bag, because this mesh pocket, I can stick my cable for my goggles in there. It just keeps it all together, and just throw a couple of the goggle batteries down at the bottom. Fits real nice. It's a couple battery bags. I think I'm going to use them. They fit in here. I know they're not going to stop a fire. They're not that great, but if something goes wrong, I can grab onto it really quick and toss it. Hopefully, maybe, who knows. A couple other things. For now, I've got my DJI controller right there, and my Mini down here with some props for it. I got this tripod. You can put like your cell phone on or whatever. And for now, just going in there. All my action cameras, a couple GoPros, some Insta360 Go 2s. What else I got in there? I got a Action 2, DJI Action 2 in there. And then right here, I've got this honking battery. It's like 20,000 milliamp hour, but it does quick charging and power delivery. And turns out, at least for 4S, with this, I got this toolkit RC M4. I can recharge my batteries with this battery bank in this. So that's kind of nice. And then a spare Mini 3 battery in there. So that's kind of what I got in there for now. It's probably not everything I need, but it's good enough for now. And then how I configured for my controller. For now, what I've got is got my Zoro in there, and then got a lanyard. Do like to use that. And then I've got my Happy Model 1 watt transmitter. So for, I don't know, I'm going to go really far, I guess, but even with the 250 built in here, I've gone 4 miles plus out. So with no loss of link quality or anything. So I'm not too worried about it, but nice to have that 1 watt just in case. I've had that for a while, ever since when I used to use a Tango 2 before I gave up on Crossfire. That's what I used. So there's that. So now, you know what, I'm just gonna throw a couple quads on here and see how this, because I haven't tried that yet. So it's one of my favorite quads these days is the Gep RC Synolog 35 V2 with the 03. I'm just gonna, I like bungee. You know, I can just pull it tight or whatever I need to do. Plus there's also these straps, so I can kind of hold that there. And let's do 5-inch freestyle quad maybe in here. I don't know. It's one of my first quads I ever got, actually. It's a HGRC Sector 5 V2. It was actually analog originally, and it became my first digital. I put a Caddx Vista in it, and then after 3 years of flying it and it having, you know, I don't know, I crashed it so hard so many times, fried the flight controller, so I put a new flight controller ESC in it, and now it's an 03 quad as well. That fits in there pretty good. I mean, there's two good sized ones in there. What I usually do is, this might work really well with these straps. See, I could loosen one of these up and put my AOS 3.5 up here. Do that. What else could I put in here? Flylow Explorer maybe. Bungees. See, bungees for the win. And then I could just keep stacking quads. I don't know if I could do this. It might be asking a little much. There's a 7-inch I built. Reckon 7 frame. I probably could find a way to make that work. There's not this other strap here. Yeah, between the bungees and the straps, pretty versatile. Let's see if I can do it. Look at that. Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty ridiculous, but you know, I got a 3.5-inch Cinewhoop, a 3.5-inch freestyle, 7-inch long range, 4-inch long range, and a 5-inch freestyle all on there. No problem. So, and then I know, scrape. You know, you can, you know, lay it down a little bit. You know, I know it opens from the back, but so, you know, if you still have your quads on there, you still could, because it's designed to, you know, stand up as well, because it's got the nice feet on the bottom. As long as you're careful. I mean, there, access to all my stuff. You know, no issues there. And these are nice and strong Velcro. One thing I didn't mention, I know it's been mentioned probably, I know I'm horrible with names, but the guy who helped design, who did design this for Rotor Riot, you know, this is sewn in. He talks about some of the different things. So anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to really using this bag a lot. Probably get out this weekend and use it. Even with all that, it feels pretty good. Anyway, so thanks for watching my video, me talking about this and my new bag. And yeah, I'm sure as time goes on, I'll talk about it more, see how it holds up. And again, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Fly safe.